Harbour basketball team. Huh? Oh, I've always wanted to be a basketball player. The final seconds of the big game are counting down. The Big Harbour Hoopsters need a big basket here. The Harbourmaster makes a spectacular move around the parrot. Hey! Whoa, it was close. I need some new basketball shoes. All the really good players have them. I bet I could play much better if I had some new shoes. Of course, I know what Sigrid, the supply ship, would say. Yeah, just the other day, she thought she wanted something too. No, basketball shoes. Why don't I tell you all about it? Sigrid, the supply ship, was just returning from taking Owen the oil rig, his regular supplies, out on the ocean. Summer storms were blowing up and down the coast. That sounded like a horn, thought Sigrid. Yes, it definitely was a croaky little horn. And it was coming from Shipwreck Rock. Digby, shouted Sigrid. It's you.
Of course it's me, replied Digby. Who else would I be?
I was just floating home, explained the little cable ship,
when a storm proceeded to blow it and this big rock just jumped up and hit me.
Well, Sigrid had an idea.
I'll save you,
she shouted.
You?
Said Digby.
But, don't worry about a thing,
called Sigrid as she swung into action just like a tugboat.
I'll tow you right into the harbor. But,
sputtered Digby.
You're not exactly an official type tugboat, now are you? Exactly, Sigrid?
Well, the truth is, Sigrid is a supply ship. But she always wanted to do what a tugboat did. And this looked like her big chance.
Be careful, Sigrid,
stuttered Digby as Sigrid began to pull him off the rocks.
My bottom is one of my most favorite parts.
Meanwhile, back in the Big Harbour, Constance, the Coast Guard vessel, was sending Emily out to search for Digby. Emily was just about to leave the harbor when she saw a most surprising sight. It was Sigrid, and she was pulling Digby along behind her, just like a tugboat. Hi, Emily, called Sigrid. I rescued Digby.
A rock hit me,
explained Digby. Well, Emily was very happy that Digby was safe. Thanks for rescuing Digby, she smiled at Sigrid. I'd better take him to the repair dock. Oh, that's okay, Emily, replied Sigrid right away. I can take him the rest of the way. It's kind of tricky docking ships, said Emily. And then she moved into position to take over tugging Digby. Well, Sigrid didn't say anything, but inside, her feelings were hurt. I could do that, she said softly. I could do what a tugboat does. All that morning, Sigrid couldn't stop thinking about being a tugboat. I could have tugged Digby home, she thought to herself. I could have. Ding, ding. It was Bedford the bellboy, who lived near the edge of the harbor. Bedford, she shouted. I'm going to tug you. Tug me? Digged Bedford. But I don't need to be tugged anywhere. I'm a bellboy. I live right here. You'll be a big ship, and I'll be a tugboat. Sigrid began to race excitedly toward Bedford. Bedford began to ding-ding his bell. Don't bump me! Now, Sigrid certainly didn't want to bump the little bellboy with her strong steel side. So she slowed her powerful engine, turned, and stopped with all her might. And a very strange thing happened. Bedford went bobbing away from her. Bedford, frowned Sigrid, please be a good bellboy and float still so I can dock you. But I'm not moving on purpose, said Bedford. Every time Sigrid popped up to Bedford and pulled to a stop, the waves pushed him away from her. What are you doing out there, Bedford? It was Theodore. He was just setting out to help Emily move a big container ship into the harbor. Did a storm knock you off your spot? He asked. It was me, explained Sigrid, floating over him. I was trying to tug him. But you're not a tugboat, said Theodore. You're a supply ship. Well, Sigrid didn't say anything, but she was upset that she couldn't even tug a little bellboat. Theodore floated up to Bedford and carefully began to nudge him into place. Why can't I do what a tugboat does? Thought Sigrid. I'm the same size as a tugboat. I'm the same shape as a tugboat, and I'm just as strong as a tugboat. I have all the stuff a tugboat has, except, she said slowly, one thing. There, on Theodore's side, Sigrid noticed a whole row of soft, shiny, squeaky, rubbery, wonderful bumpers. Bumpers, she shouted. Bumpers? Repeated Theodore. If I had bumpers, I could be a tugboat too, said Sigrid. Well, said Theodore slowly, I never thought it was my bumpers that made me a tugboat. Sure it is, called Sigrid, hurrying on. I need bumpers. Bumpers? Repeated Bedford. Sigrid skedaddled over to Shediac, the shipyard ship. Shediac kept all the tugboat supplies. Could I please have some bumpers? Asked Sigrid. Did the dispatcher send you? Said Shediac. No, replied Sigrid. But I need bumpers. Shiny ones. That's squeak. But you're not a tugboat, said Shediac. Oh, I have all the other stuff already, explained Sigrid. I just need bumpers. Do you have any green ones? Sorry, said Shediac. But usually only tugboats get bumpers. Oh, said Sigrid. Suddenly, not being able to have bumpers made having bumpers seem even more important than ever. Sigrid imagined how great it would be to have lots and lots of soft, shiny, squeaky, rubbery, wonderful bumpers, green bumpers. How terrible it would be not to have them. I'll never be a tugboat without bumpers, she said sadly. There didn't seem to be anything to do but go home to her dock. Now, at the same time, not far away, Emily and Theodore were bringing in that big container ship. Another summer storm was gathering off the ocean. Dark clouds streaked the sky. Thunder rumbled. The wind was blowing up salt spray. We better hurry, frowned Emily, before this storm hits the harbor. By the time they had begun to dock the ship, that storm was really making tugging tough. Push harder, Theodore, shouted Emily. I'm trying, grunted Theodore. Try as he might, Theodore couldn't budge that big ship one bit towards her dock. Emily knew they needed help. If only we had an extra tugboat, she shouted. And that's when she heard Sigrid returning to her dock. Sigrid, she cried, help us push this ship into her dock. I'm not a tugboat, replied Sigrid, and I don't have bumpers, so I might hurt the ship if I try and push him. Emily could see that in another moment the ship would break free and float off into the harbor. And Sigrid could also see that she had to help her friends. But how? She couldn't even push little old Bedford. Bedford, she shouted suddenly. Bedford? Repeated Emily. Maybe there is a way, thought Sigrid. She turned and floated away from the ship. Sigrid, cried Emily. Where are you going? Theodore could feel the ship heaving hard now against his bumpers. He knew he couldn't hold on much longer. Sigrid turned again and raced back towards the ship as fast as she could. Theodore and Emily didn't know what to think. See, it looked like Sigrid was going to crash right into the ship. But then Sigrid turned and stopped with all her might. Sigrid made a wave, a big wave that pushed the ship toward her dock. Right away, Emily understood what Sigrid was doing. "Do it again, Sigrid," shouted Emily. Sure enough, with the tugs pushing with their bumpers, with Sigrid pushing with her waves, the big ship was eased into her dock in no time at all. "Hooray!" whistled Theodore. "You did it, Sigrid! You did it!" "That was great tugging, Sigrid," smiled Emily. "Great tugging," Sigrid repeated softly. The following morning, after the storm had passed, Sigrid was heading out onto the ocean to take Owen his supplies. Theodore came hurrying up. "Sigrid," he puffed, "there's something for you at the shipyard shed." "Something for me?" said Sigrid. Well, what could it be, she wondered. "Follow me," said Theodore. Emily was waiting beside Shetty at the shipyard shed. "We have something for you," smiled Emily. Well, Sigrid couldn't believe her eyes. There, on the dock, was a brand new, soft, shiny, squeaky, rubbery, wonderful bumper. A green bumper. Emily was sure Sigrid would put it on her side right away. "It was very nice of you to get me this bumper," said Sigrid with a smile. "But, you know, Theodore was right after all." "I was?" said Theodore. "You don't really need bumpers to be a tugboat." But Sigrid did wear that bumper. She wore it right up on her wheelhouse, just to remind herself of the time when she was a tugboat too. You know, I think all a tugboat really needs is something to tug. And all I really need to be on the Big Harbour basketball team is some new shoes. Oh, well, maybe not. Well, it's time for my first game. Thanks for visiting us here in the Big Harbour. We'll see y'all again next time. And he lines up the shot, and maybe I need smaller feet. Theodore, he's a tugboat and a friendly tugboat too. A friendly tugboat too. Oh, Theodore and Emily. Oh, Hank and George and the Harbourmaster too.